Welcome back to Access Hollywood and our special where we go home with the stars. I'm Larry Menti.
And I'm Nancy O'Dell. Well, back in the 80s, a string of hits turned teen sensation Debbie Gibson into a household name. But now at age 26, Gibson has traded in her pop princess image for a more mature sounding name. These days she goes by Deborah. Well, that is not the only surprise in store for her fans. Wait until you see the musical secret she shares with the late Liberace.
Shake your love, shake your love.
In 1987, Debbie Gibson topped the charts with hits like Shake Your Love and Electric Youth. But by the early 90s, she faded from the music scene. Today, she's back as Deborah Gibson with a whole new look and totally in control.
Hey, Access Hollywood, welcome to my pad. Come on in.
In her chic Manhattan pad, it was easy to see an older and wiser Deborah.
On my new album, it's like, I think that I'm still definitely the same artist, but 10 years later.
Today, she enjoys calling the shots under her own label, Espiritu Records. It's a luxury she didn't have back in the 80s.
A record company will run a young person into the ground because they think they're young, they're green, they're naive, they want it so bad that they'll use you up, ring you out, and you know, they don't care what's left at the end of the day because it's not their responsibility.
Being a homebody is rare for Deborah, so she jumped at the chance to show us what the place of a young producer-singer looks like in the heart of the Big Apple.
I found this place and knew it was where I wanted to live, knew that I could gut it out and do what I wanted with it. Welcome to my kitchen. I do cook, I do make a mess. I'm kind of like an experimental chef. So normally I don't work off a recipe book, I just throw things in, keep tasting, and when it feels right, tastes right, I'm done. Voila. What can I show you? Oh, I got this at a thrift store. It's really great. It reminds me what a pig I'm being when I eat cookies, but you know what? I eat a ton of them nonetheless.
Deborah likes to surround herself with unique mementos, like her little twin Marionette that was a birthday gift from her mother.
She even does her makeup the same way, oddly enough. It's kind of spooky. It's kind of like a poltergeist thing.
But her most prized possession is one of Liberace's pianos.
I feel like I'm narrating Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. I now own his beautiful Jonathan Livingston Seagull piano, as he calls it. Man after my own heart, corny as can be, because he calls it that simply because there are these seagulls flying around on it. And kind of like a Where's Waldo game you can play with this piano. It's find the caricatures of Liberace. Here's one of them. There are a couple of others under these pictures. It's an oldie. Hopefully a goodie. I get lost in your eyes, and I feel my spirit rise.
While Deborah's not quite as flamboyant as her piano's previous owner, she does hope to have a career that's just as long as Liberace's.
I love this business so much. I want to be up there on stage when I'm 70, playing character roles and singing and dancing, and you know, you don't have anything left if you don't take care of yourself. And this concludes the schmaltzy ballad segment of this program. See ya!
Oh, she got such a pretty voice. Thanks, Deborah. Now, Deborah will also hit the Broadway stage as Belle in Beauty and the Beast September the 24th. And Gibson says she is looking forward to dancing with the silverware.